Welcome, sweet friend. It's Ashley Clarke with Earth Keeper Yoga, and I'm here in my studio in Birmingham, Alabama, and I am thrilled about this class. So I've taught many classes on how we hold tension in the neck and the shoulders and the jaw, and today I'm going to balance it out. So we're going to focus on where we hold tension in our hamstrings and our glutes and the inside of our legs and our feet and even our knees. So we're really going to get into the whole body today. I think it's an amazing class and I can't wait to share it with you. So for your practice, I invite you to have a couple of blocks as well as your trusty blanket or beach towel. Grab those things and I'll meet you right here on the mat. All right, sweet friend. Before you come down onto your back with me, I'm gonna come down onto my back and I'm gonna show you something. It's not the first thing that we're gonna do, but I'm gonna lead right into it. And the cueing is a lot easier if you've seen the movement before. So I'll eventually get you to where you have one leg extended and one leg bent with the sole of the foot on the floor. And I'll invite you to press into the extended leg's heel and send that hip up and over. You're gonna feel it all right here. And then you'll lower down. And then you'll press into the opposite foot and send that opposite hip over to the opposite side. And then you'll feel it release. So we'll connect everything to inhales and exhales as always. And I invite you down onto your back. So as you begin, I invite you to bring awareness to the chin that's nice and connected right over the shoulders. Crown of the head is reaching towards the back of your mat. Soles of both feet are planted on the floor. And the arms are just nice and wide, however feels right. Maybe with the palms reaching up towards the ceiling. So not reaching up, but shining up towards. Let the arms stay relaxed. And give yourself a cleansing breath in through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. And let that breath continue to travel in and out of your body through the nose. And there's some constriction in the back of the throat on the exhale. Let the breath start deep in the belly and rise up to the collarbones. And then release at the collarbones, through the ribs and the chest, and fully down to the belly. Continuing just like that. Give it 3 more, just like that. And softening in, noticing the softening that's happening on those exhales. And last one. And beautiful. Reach the arms up over the head, relax through the shoulders, natural bend in the elbows, and reach those knees up. Legs are at 90 degrees. Take an inhale. Exhale, palms and feet come down to the mat. Soften completely. Inhale, lift the pelvis. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, arms and knees lift. Exhale, lower down. And inhale into your bridge. And exhale, soften back down. And let the body completely soften as you move into your exhale. The inhale only begins after you've let everything go. No rushing. Softening completely. Scanning from crown of head to soles of the feet to find the softening. And give it one more round. And soften completely into the mat. Give yourself a cleansing breath. Reach fingers and toes towards the ceiling and just circle the wrists and the ankles. Point and flex the feet, shine the palms up, shine the palms down. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Softness through the joints in both the elbows and the knees. Nice. All right, from here, you're gonna bring the knees back down and then extend the right leg long. This is what I introduced before we began. So palms can come face down on either side of the hips. The left knee is bent with the left sole of the foot on the floor. So we're gonna inhale, press into the right heel and lift through the right hip. Send the right hip over to the left. Palms are there for support. Exhale, lower down. Full exhale. Inhale, press into the left foot. Send the left hip over to the right. Exhale, soften. Moving just like that, inhaling over to the left. And exhale to soften. And cleansing breath whenever you need it. And use the back of the head to unscrunch the back. If as you move from side to side, there becomes a little bit of layering of the back instead of smoothness against the mat. And beautiful, exhale into that center position. Soften mindfully through the legs. And then we'll bend this right knee and we'll send the left leg long. Check the position of the chin, palms face down either side of the hips. You'll take an inhale, press into the left heel, send that left hip up and over to the right. Glute is engaged on that left side. It's off the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, pressing into the right foot, sending the right hip over to the left. Exhale, release. And that's the movement, inhaling side to side. Exploring this stretch. And then appreciating the softness of the exhale. Last round. Beautiful, exhale, lower down, send the right leg long down the mat, send the arms up over the head, full body stretch. Breathe, cleansing breath. Knees bend, hands come to knees, little gentle rock side to side there, releasing anything through the low back body. And get anything that's left in the heels out. So we're gonna come from this position, from this laying down position, all the way into a down dog. So before we do that, check those wrists, wiggle the fingers, shine the palms, make sure you're ready for weight there. And then you can rock and roll up, or you can make your way there any way that serves. Or move to the side. Don't shortchange yourself on the actual roll down the spine. And then we'll find that down dog. And so we won't stay here long, but soften the body where you can soften it. Notice where the strength lies, feeling into the body. Can you soften the kneecaps just a little bit? Deep, deep breath. Soften at the heels. Even if they're not touching and the knees need a bend in them, soften through the feet. And then when you notice the softness, let's start that slow walk. We'll come up to the top of the mat and we'll meet there in a very soft forward fold. So big bend in the knees, head hangs heavy. Notice the heaviness. And then take an inhale. Ragdoll the upper body, coming to stand. Finding your mountain. Rippling with integrity through the spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful. Inhale, arms and gaze rise. And exhale, bring those hands down in front of the heart. Bow chin to chest. Inhale, arms and gaze rise. And then exhale, settle the gaze back towards me, shoulders settle down. I'm gonna turn where you can see me. So this first one we're gonna do on either side. It's gonna be important that you leave a little bit of bend in the knees here and maybe spread the feet just a little bit wider. So they're not gonna be to the outside edges of the mat, but they are gonna be just a little bit wider. So maybe outside edges of the feet, even with the outside edges of your widest part of your hips. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna inhale and we're gonna gently turn the upper body over towards the right, just a little bit. And then your exhale, you're gonna swing down halfway, let the arms hang heavy, shoulders roll a little bit towards the floor. The shoulder blades are really apart. And then you're gonna inhale, lift up, exhale, lower. So it's a little bitty move. You're staying somewhere in that halfway area, but you're really letting the body soften, and you can feel this in that left hip, left low back. Last one. Hang heavy, come to center. Hands can stay towards the floor. A little gentle rock side to side, just exploring what's there. And as big of a bend in the knees as you need here. And take an inhale. Ragdoll up into your mountain. Find the cleansing breath. Beautiful. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, shoulders settle. Inhale over to the left just a little bit. It's not extreme. And then exhale, folding forward, little bend in the knees. We're coming halfway. Inhale, round the spine. And then exhale, sink. Inhale, round. Exhale, sink. Notice anything that's happening in the jaw and in the mouth. Notice how we're getting into right there at the shoulders and the shoulder blades, just releasing that tension. Head hangs heavy. 2 more.
Beautiful. Bring it into center. And maybe this time clasp the elbows. Head hangs heavy. Side to side sway. Feeling deeper into that low back body. And hearts go in. Give it one more breath. Nice. Hands come to the floor. This time we'll inhale halfway flat back. And exhale, release. Inhale here. Exhale, slow rise, coming into your mountain. Bringing the feet just a little bit closer together, finding integrity through the spine. Cleansing breath. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Bring body weight over to that left foot. Make sure weight is evenly distributed through the left foot. And then you're going to lift the right leg out in front and lift the arms. Shoulders stay in line with the rest of the upper body. There's a flat low back that helps engage through the core. And give it one more breath. Beautiful. Swing this leg wide, that right leg wide, and let it come back behind that left foot. Even weight on both feet. And then inhale, lift the fingertips towards the sky. Crown of the head goes back just a little bit. And you're breathing into that open heart space. Weight on both feet. Reaching those fingertips, feeling into the heart. And turn those palms forward, goalpost the arms, feeling through the heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, deeper into the heart. Beautiful. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Peel that right foot off. Come to the top of the mat, cleansing breath. Beautiful. Inhale, weight over to the right foot. And then we'll use a fresh breath to send the left leg forward. Arms extend, arms in, or the shoulders are in line with the rest of the upper body. Breathe. And bring that left leg wide. Let it round to behind you, evening out the weight in both feet. And then slowly a little mini back bend. Reaching through those fingertips, breathe into the belly. Is there tension in your body anywhere that you can release here? And turn those palms forward. Inhale, goalpost the arms. Pull those shoulder blades down. Elbows almost touch. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, goalpost the arms. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart, weight back on that right foot, top of the mat, cleansing breath. Beautiful. Take an inhale, arms and gaze rise. And exhale, swan dive, finding your forward fold. Maybe there's a little bit more here you want to explore. And give it one more breath. Beautiful. Shimmy those feet wide, back where they were before. Widest part of the feet, even with the widest part of the hips. And then bend the knees a lot. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, let's sit it into, it's not quite a chair and a half, but it's more than a chair. We'll bring those shoulders in line with the upper body. Where's the weight in the feet? Breathe. What feels engaged? Can you tuck that tailbone? You can see my tailbone rotate. The more it rotates in, the more of my core is engaged.
One more breath. Beautiful. You're going to pull this right hand back like a bow, coming into a little twist. Take an inhale. And then exhale, keep the left knee bent, left hand comes down to the floor or to a block. The right leg stays straight. Relax through that right kneecap. Reaching that right arm up towards the sky. Is there a circle for the shoulder here? And where's the weight in the feet? Are you way back on the heels? Give it one more. And turn the heart towards the floor. Straighten through that left leg. Forward fold. And the bend is at the hips. It's a hinge. You've got it. One more. And bend the knees a lot. Take an inhale. And exhale back into that bigger than a chair, smaller than a chair and a half. Scrunch the shoulders back. Where's the weight in the feet? And we'll pull this left arm back. Brief twist. And then dive. So right knee bends, right hand comes to the block or the floor, left leg stays straight, left arm up towards the sky. Really into that left hip flexor here. Where is the weight in the feet? And begin to circle this left arm, opening through the shoulder. And one more. And turn the heart towards the floor, forward fold. Take an inhale and step this left leg long down the mat. Both hands inside of this right foot, lunging deep, feeling it in that left groin. Beautiful. One more breath. Slowly lowering this left knee, left top of the foot to the floor, and then letting this right knee fall out to the right. We're getting into that right hip. It might even help to shimmy the right foot out a little bit, but we're going to maintain integrity through the upper body. So make sure that you're not slumping into the shoulders. Stay strong there. Awareness to releasing the hips as much as you can. Beautiful. Send the left hip back. Right knee comes back. Stretch long, child's pose. Inhale, rising up through your table and exhaling into your down dog. Give it 3 breaths here. Softening in the down dog where you can. Maybe the heels never make it to the floor. That doesn't mean today has to be the day, but can you release those heels down just a little bit? Feel that stretch through the calves. Nice. All right, slow walk up, top of the mat. The legs go wide. So where they were those last 2 rounds. And then we'll step this right leg long, both hands inside of that left foot. Strong through the upper body, just feeling into that right groin. Sending that right heel back, getting a stretch through that right calf. Some space in the back of the neck. And then we'll slowly lower that right knee. Right top of the foot, and decide if this left foot wants to shimmy out just a little bit. Remember, we're staying strong through the upper body. We're releasing through the lower body here. But how can you feel that even through the side of that left foot? Mindfully releasing and softening the lower body. Beautiful. Send the right hip back. Left foot comes back to meet it. This time come to elbows. Forearms are on the mat. Fingers can interlace. Curl toes, lift hips. Dolphin pose. Send those heels back. Keep scooting your feet back. See if you can come into an elbow plank. And then slowly lower the hips. Lower the tops of the feet. Make any adjustments. Releasing into Sphinx. So crown reaches towards the sky. Breath is in the belly. Release. Beautiful. All right, press into hands to lower the body. Bring shoulders or hands under shoulders. Kick it back so that you can make your way through your table and into your down dog. And go ahead and walk yourself right back up to that forward fold at the top of the mat. And bring those feet a little bit wider like we've been doing the last little bit of time. Take your inhale and exhale, ragdoll up, coming into a mountain pose. Breathe. Right hand comes to right hip. Inhale, left fingertips reach over to the right, stretching through that side body. Soften through the knees. Inhale, right arm comes up to meet left. Exhale, open into a twist over to the right. Square the hips towards the top of your mat. Bend your right elbow, let it come to the small of your back. Inhale, left arm lifts up. Hips move forward, breath in the belly. Inhale back to the twist. Exhale, arms rise. Bring them down in front of the heart. Give yourself a breath. Left hand down to the left hip. Inhale, right fingertips reach over to the left, send the hips forward just a little bit. Soften through the knees. Maybe rotate, open that right shoulder, shining the heart. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, twist over to the left, squaring the hips towards the front of the room, or towards the front of your mat. Bend the left elbow, let the left hand come to the small of the back. Reach the right fingertips up, soften through the hips. Let them move forward, feel that stretch, deep low belly. Inhale back into the twist. Exhale, hands come up, bring them down in front of the heart, bow chin to chest, give yourself a breath. Beautiful. Bring body weight over to that left foot. We're gonna step the right foot long down the mat and then come to the long edge. Now, if you need to switch where it's the other way, it's fine. When you get there, you're gonna bring the arms into a T, soften the knees a little bit. We don't want those locked. Take an inhale, arms rise. Exhale, twist over to the right. Bend the right knee, fresh breath. And then exhale, lower the left hand down, right arm reaches up towards the sky, big stretch through that left leg.
Scanning from the sole of that left foot all the way up to the crown of the head, to the tip of that middle finger. Soften the body on the exhale. And what's going on at the jaw and the neck? And bring the right hand down, come to center. Hold this forward fold, this wide leg forward fold. Hold it one more breath. Upper body hangs heavy. Inhale here. Exhale, ragdolling up into that wide leg mountain, arms back into a T. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, twist over to the left. Try to keep those hips square towards the front. And this time we'll bend the left knee. Right hand comes down, left arm up towards the sky, releasing through the inside of that right leg. Breathing in and out. Feeling into the body. And we'll give it one more breath. Beautiful. Let the left hand come down. Start to walk the hands towards the top of your mat. And then your left toes come towards the top of the mat. Ball of the right foot. Here's a down dog, cleansing breath. Soften in. Notice the heels. Notice the hinge at the hips. Where are you strong? Where can you find ease? Bend the knees, press into the balls of the feet and ripple into that plank, strong plank, and then slowly start to lower the knees, scooping the heart forward. Tops of the feet, press into the mat, up dog. Sending the hips back, bringing the knees wide. Wide leg child's pose. Reach, reach, reach. Melt, melt, melt. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice. Go ahead and lift yourself up. Reset. Knees under hips. Shoulders are right over wrists. We'll kick those legs over to one side so we can come down and come all the way back down onto our backs. Now it could feel really nice here to put the hands on the knees, on bent knees, and just circle through, massaging through the low back. And then bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Shimmy the feet so the inside edges of the feet touch. And then slowly let the legs fall open. Hands come right at the belly and the hips. Chin parallel to shoulders. Breath in the belly. Scanning from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. Using the breath to soften into this opening. Bring the knees back up towards the ceiling and then let both knees fall over to the left. Little gentle twist there. Send the right arm out to the right. Let the nose go towards the right shoulder.
Exhales to soften. Knees come through center, nose comes through center, and then both move in opposite directions. Right hand comes back to the belly, left arm extends. Nose and knees back up towards the ceiling, and then bring the knees closer towards the chest. Let the ankles cross. It doesn't matter which one's on top. Reach palms down for toes, and then let the knees fall away. You'll get a big stretch through the tops of the feet. Thank you, feet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Releasing there. Knees come in towards center. Legs go long down the mat. Arms reach up over the head. And cross the ankles. Cross the wrists, fingers interlace. Big full stretch. And lift the upper body. Move over to the left. Big stretch to that right side body. Keep the feet where they are. Lift the upper body, bring it through center, a little bit over to the right, lower down. Leave the feet where they are. Lift the upper body, bring it back to center, lower back down. Release the hands back to the belly. And from belly to heels, as you release both feet to the floor, scan from the soles of the feet right to where your hands are on your belly. And where can you soften? Can the feet fall out a little bit more to either side? Can the belly breathe a little bit more deeply, taking in more air? And when you feel complete, allow yourself to rest here in Shavasana for just a moment or two. Slowly begin to bring some awareness back into this space. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And circle wrists and ankles. Maybe even move your nose from side to side, leaving the back of the head connected to the mat. Reach your arms up over your head. Stretch out the feet long, point the toes, reach the fingertips, full body stretch. And then roll over to your right side, bringing those knees up close to the belly. Staying soft where you can, supported by the mat beneath you. invite you to make your way back up into a comfortable seat. And as you find this comfortable seat, before we close, I invite you just to find it, close your eyes, notice the softness, the peace, the fullness and the wholeness of you. As we close our time together today, this has to be one of my newest and most favorite quotes. It's from Aaron Van Buren. Don't you dare trim back those wings because they're taking up all the space in the room. Let them break the roof. May you know kindness and may you be kind. And until we meet together again, gratitude for practicing with me today. Let's break the roof. Namaste.